Are you serious? Are you serious? You know what Jesus said when he was asked about the signs of the end times? We know what he said in Matthew 24. Gives a tremendous list. As so did he do that in Mark 13. But you know what else he said? Luke 21. And there's several things he lists there. It would be signs of the end. And one of them would be the sea and the waves roaring. And what you're looking at right there is a cyclone. It's a Category 3 headed right for Australia. And it's already, when it was small, hit the Solomon Islands and killed 21 people and left over 9,000 people homeless and the threat of disease. It is now on its way, and it is massive. Now, let me just say this. Here's what Jesus said would happen in the last days. He said, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. I want you to know that last night, a very rare occurrence, but the moon, Mars, and the sun, Mars, the earth, and the sun were all in perfect alignment. That only happens once every 778 days. And this time it happened just 7 days before the beginning of the 4 blood moons. So you're seeing Mars, signs in Mars, Earth, the sun, and the moon. And here's what the scripture said. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. What do you think is going on right now with Russia, Ukraine, North and South Korea, Israel, and the Middle East? There is turmoil everywhere. And so there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Now, folks, what you're seeing there, again, this cyclone, it's right now a Category 3, but as you can see what's going to happen, it will continue tomorrow on this path. It will still be a Category 3, and then by late tomorrow, April 10th, of course you have different time zone here in Australia, this thing's going to become a Category 4, they're projecting, Category 4, and on into Friday, a Category 4. Category 4 as it comes ashore in Australia on Friday evening Australia time, which would be obviously early morning hours of Saturday, April 12th, here in the East Coast. This thing is massive. We're going to continue to track it and watch it because this is not even on anybody's screen. But something biblical, and I'm going to say it again, something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. I'm going to try to do a Paul Begley technology picture. But here's what this thing looks like. Can I even see it? This is terrible. All right, you can't. Anyway, this thing is huge. I'll put the links below, and you can see an actual satellite picture of it. It is huge. It is huge. Now, I've already covered when it hit the Solomon Islands and the fact that these people were killed, and it was a tremendous storm. And what about the floodwaters in Mississippi and in Georgia and in Louisiana and in Florida and in Alabama? I mean, something's going on, folks. Are you serious? Something biblical is going on. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're living in the last days.